Well, folks, Man United v Spurs. I think we played them in the league, and I think it's about the 14th of Jan. The reason for this very quick video is I noted before the game today, after hearing that Spurs had just got beat, well, I said, I'm sure if we win, although I thought it was going to be hard, we're only a couple of points behind Spurs. And I said to my lad, I'll tell you what, 3 or 4 weeks ago, they're calling Ange the second coming. They think he's Jesus Christ. They think he's out of this world. I'm not knocking him. I like him myself, and I think what he's done at Spurs has been great. It really has for the club, for football in general. I like him, I really do. But everybody's got Ange marked down as the second coming, and everybody, the dog, wants Erik thrown out the door. That's Erik Ten Hag, that is. Erik is crap, Ange is the new Messiah. And I thought to myself, well, as I say, if today's result goes well, we're 2 points behind them. I've looked at our fixtures now up until the Spurs game. We've got a lot of hard games. I've looked at theirs. So have they. But if you put a gun to my head and say who would be in front in the league on the 14th of July before that meeting, I'd say it'd be us. I really fancy us to get above them. And I don't think we're playing well. Don't think we played well today. But what I'm getting at is how fickle is football. But more than that, how high pressure is this job at Man United, this hot seat? It really is a hot seat. You put on TalkSport in the morning and you would imagine, I would guess, 3 mornings out of the 5 that the old Jim White shows, and that's the one I tend to at least listen to the start to. 3 mornings out of 5 on a bad week. On a good week, when I say a good week, when they really talk about him, it's 4 mornings out of 5. They're talking about Erik Ten Hag, should he keep his job, how bad are United? And yeah, they have been bad. They have been bad, but I mean, we're decimated with, I think it's 9 injuries. 9. And of them 9, 3 would certainly get in the first team, maybe even 4. We've lost our centre of defence for a start. You know, we've played with no defence over the last few weeks, and we're still only 2 points behind Spurs, who not so long ago were at top of the league. I think we're only about 4 behind Liverpool, maybe 5 behind City. It's bad, but it ain't that bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting us to win the league, but I've always said I feel we could get top 4, and I still do. We're playing badly and we're roundabouts. If we can get through this run of fixtures with a reasonable amount of points and get some of these injuries back, we've got a chance. And I'll say it, and I'll say it again now. There's been times, even I've been worried about Erik. There was one time a few weeks ago that I thought, these people aren't playing for him. Maybe he does need to go, and that's not what I wanted. It's not what I want now. He's getting results in spite of me feeling that some of them aren't playing for him. But he's got a chance in January and again in May or June to wheedle some of them out. Even if they're the big money boys, if they're not doing it, if they're not playing for him, he needs to get rid. I think he's ruthless enough to do that. I just hope he's ruthless enough to do it with the players that he signed that aren't playing for him or aren't good enough. Anthony's one of them that springs to mind. 80 million, not so sure about that. Anyway, I don't think we're as bad as we were 3 weeks ago, as in we're not looking as bad. Our position isn't as bad. And considering how we've started and considering the injuries that he's had and considering he's still got some bad eggs amongst the bunch there, I think he's doing a reasonable job, Erik. Postecoglou, I think he's doing a great job too. But as I say, he was the second coming 3 weeks ago. We're only 2 points behind him now, so Erik must be doing something right. Keep it up, Erik. Nothing against you, Ange, nothing at all, but just thought I would point the scenario out to others. There's not much in it anymore.